How do you rob a bank without ever setting foot inside? In 1958, a team of criminals in Carson City, Nevada, had the answer. The sewers. Forget the getaway car. This heist involved a daring escape through a watery nightmare. Buckle up, because we're diving into the story of the great Carson City sewer heist. A tale of audacious planning, a soggy setback, and a reminder that even the best-laid plans can go down the drain, literally. This isn't your average Las Vegas glitz and glam. Carson City in the 1950s was a far cry from the neon-drenched city we know today. But beneath its calm exterior, a group of cunning criminals were brewing trouble. Their target? The First National Bank, a pillar of the community. Their plan? Absolutely bananas, or should we say, sewer water bananas. Leading the charge was Roy Adair, a charismatic criminal with a gambler's spirit and a knack for intricate schemes. He wasn't your average thug. Adair craved the challenge of a truly unique heist. To pull this off, he assembled a team of specialists with specific skill sets. Mickey, a quiet but meticulous man, was tasked with the crucial role of blasting an entry point into the bank's vault from below. He spent weeks studying the blueprints, calculating the exact location and amount of explosives needed to create a clean opening without causing a cave-in or attracting unwanted attention. Danny, a skilled tunnel worker known for his claustrophobic tolerance, was responsible for creating the secret passageway from a remote sewer access point to the bank vault. His task involved navigating an intricate maze of pipes and ensuring the tunnel remained sturdy and silent. Rounding out the crew were two hulking individuals whose primary job was to overpower any guards who might stand in their way during the heist itself. Their size and strength were essential for controlling the situation and securing the loot. For months, Adair and his team meticulously planned every detail of the operation. They studied blueprints of the bank and the sewer system, meticulously calculating distances and ventilation needs. They discussed potential problems and devised contingency plans. A major concern was noise. How could they dig a tunnel through solid earth without alerting nearby residents or city workers? The crew explored options like using muffled tools and working in short shifts during the dead of night. Working underground for extended periods required proper ventilation. The crew devised a system of makeshift air vents using old pipes and a battery-powered fan to circulate fresh air through the tunnel. Acquiring the necessary tools and explosives without raising suspicion proved challenging. The crew had to rely on their resourcefulness and a network of shady contacts to source the materials they needed. Finally, under the cloak of darkness, the crew initiated the most crucial phase of their plan. Descending into the dank sewer system, they began their arduous task of digging the tunnel. The cramped space, the constant dripping of water, and the oppressive heat made the work grueling. Each scoop of dirt felt like an eternity, and the ever-present fear of discovery gnawed at their nerves. Weeks bled into one another as the crew meticulously chipped away at the earth. They worked in shifts, each member taking turns hauling away dirt and debris through the narrow tunnel back to the sewer access point. Just as they thought their progress was smooth sailing, they encountered setbacks. A large pipe unexpectedly blocked their path, forcing them to adjust their route. Then, a section of the tunnel threatened to collapse, requiring quick thinking and improvisation to shore it up. As the tunnel neared completion, Mickey meticulously placed the pre-measured explosives near the designated spot on the vault wall. The success of the entire heist hinged on his precise calculations. Meanwhile, the rest of the crew made a dry run through the completed tunnel, timing their movements and ensuring the escape route was clear. One final task remained: disabling the bank's alarm system. This delicate operation, entrusted to a skilled member of the crew, required bypassing the security measures without triggering any alerts. The day of the heist finally arrived, on a seemingly ordinary Monday morning. While the bank bustled with routine transactions, the crew donned their disguises and descended once more into the sewer system. Their hearts pounded with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. Every step they took brought them closer to their goal, but also closer to the risk of exposure. Reaching the predetermined spot in the tunnel, they took a deep breath and Mickey initiated the detonation sequence. A muffled boom echoed through the tunnel, followed by a shower of dust and debris. Their gamble had paid off. A gaping hole now provided access to the bank's vault. With a surge of adrenaline, the crew squeezed through the opening, entering the vault like silent subterranean phantoms. Inside the vault, a treasure trove awaited them. Stacks of cash, bundles of bonds, and various valuables gleamed under the dim light. Their meticulously crafted plan seemed to be unfolding flawlessly. Working with practiced efficiency, they stuffed their bags with loot, their movements fueled by a desperate urgency. But just as they were about to make their escape, disaster struck. A heavy rainfall, completely unforeseen in their meticulous planning, had caused the water level in the sewer system to rise significantly. What was once a dry escape route was now a raging torrent. Panic erupted. The carefully constructed tunnel, their only path back to freedom, was now a watery nightmare. Coughing and spluttering, they fought their way back through the churning water, the weight of their loot a growing burden. Their meticulously planned escape route had been washed away in a cruel twist of fate. Miraculously, the team managed to fight their way back to the sewer access point. Emerging from the grate, soaked, exhausted, and defeated, they were promptly apprehended by waiting police officers, who had been tipped off by a suspicious local resident who noticed unusual activity near the sewer entrance. Their grand plan, so meticulously crafted, had unraveled due to a simple act of nature. The great Carson City sewer heist of 1958 captured the nation's imagination. Newspapers across the country splashed the story across their front pages, marveling at the audacity of the plan and the criminals' sheer ingenuity. While their execution fell short due to unforeseen circumstances, the heist remains a testament to the lengths some will go to in pursuit of ill-gotten gains. The First National Bank, shaken but not defeated, tightened its security measures. Gone were the days of easy access through the sewer system. They likely added advanced flood detection systems, reinforced their vault walls, and installed sophisticated security cameras, a testament to the lasting impact of this audacious attempt. As for Roy Adair and his crew, they faced the consequences of their actions. Sentenced to lengthy prison terms, their dreams of a life of luxury were flushed away, a fitting end for a heist that began and ended in the city's sewage system. The Carson City sewer heist serves as a reminder that even the most elaborate plans can be derailed by the unexpected. It also highlights the importance of thorough planning, perhaps checking the weather forecast before attempting a watery escape route. So next time you find yourself walking the streets of Carson City, remember the story of the sewer heist. It's a cautionary tale for aspiring criminals, a testament to the resourcefulness of law enforcement, and a reminder that sometimes the best laid plans go down the drain, literally. What do you think about the great Carson City sewer heist? Was it a stroke of genius or a recipe for disaster? Leave a comment below and let us know. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more true crime content that will leave you both fascinated and flabbergasted.